Yo, chatters, welcome aboard, everybody, and good to see you here for the big day, the release day of Timberborn into 1.0. We've covered this game a lot over the last couple of years, and now it's finally out in, well, full release. No longer in early access. The big O 1.0 update includes a heck of a lot of stuff, including, of course, automation, which is a big thing we've all been looking forward to, even more than before. So we're going to go ahead and fire it up and see what she has to offer. Just before we get started, though, just know you can type in !rewards in the chat and also !Timberborn if you'd like to find out more information about our little on-screen giveaway today, as well as, of course, just getting the game now or already playing it in 1.0 if you've already got it. It should update automatically for you, so that should be a Steam link for you all there. We're also, well, the devs were nice and sent over a little gift card, too, for their merch store, so I'll drop a key for that a little bit later, and we'll see what we could do with that one. But I just want to make sure I got all of our wonderful information out there for all of you, and we'll see what's new. I haven't played in a while, and I've been kind of purposely waiting for the 1.0 because it was so close, so it's nice to see you know, the game having a ton of new stuff since we last played, and of course a ton of new stuff for the 1.0. If you don't know Timberborn, though, it is a Beaver city builder with water physics and vertical architecture, and you can play it now in 1.0. Link down below. Thanks to them for sponsoring to Timberborn, and the team behind that are sponsoring today's stream. So let's get it started and fire it up. We'll be playing for a little bit here today, and hopefully find more time to play as well, as of course this is a little bit more than just your typical city builder. It's got survival elements to it, you know. We're gonna feed our little Bober. Bober! Oh, there's a whole cutscene for the game now? What is this? There's a whole intro video? What? Oh, that looks bad. Poor Bober. So sad, Bober. Timberborn. Is that the prospector Bober? Oh, he's planting a seed. Oh, that's interesting. They're like a whole colony. Oh, toxic water. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Man, they made this look a lot more serious and more of a survival game for sure. This feels more desperate than ever. Uh-oh. A bear. Oh, they found water. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh, this game is so cool, dude. That's pretty much how it looks, too. That is a good time lapse of what it's like to build a city in this game. Now, I've noticed the automation goes well beyond anything we've seen here before on the channel, too. There's actually buildings where it links into, like, HTTP or HTML, something like that. There's automation that goes, like, well beyond just like what you'd imagine for automation. It actually goes into like programming and coding tier automation, so that's very impressive. All right, as it says on the right side, there's a new interactive map objects, automation for sensors, relays, timers, and more. A new map, oasis pressure. Oh, 3 new maps: oasis pressure and spillage. Spiral stairs, gates, and clutch and banners have been added to the game. Upgraded modding pipeline, and also visual overhaul, tutorial tweaks, and duplication tool with Steam achievements now, too, for the game. Very nice. Another thing to add for that is now for the automation, too, there's, you know, like before in the game, you kind of had to manually control all your locks and your dams and things like that. And so now you can kind of put in more controls to where it's like, if water gets below this level, then do this. So like you can control, you know, high and low. You can really make like minimum and maximum water levels. It's fine to do manual, you know, at the beginning, but it really kind of, for those people really getting complicated, it kind of removes the whole necessity to manually and meticulously modify that stuff. So good stuff. Oh, and thank you very much, King Bad Bob, for the support. All right, well, let's go ahead and start fresh. I mean, we have ourselves a brand new release in 1.0, so we may as well start a brand new city And we can oh, it even has a map editor as well, mod support. Damn, this game just keeps on giving, doesn't it? All right, there are a couple of factions to choose from. The Folktales, easygoing but hardworking, and the Iron Teeth, defectors of the traditional timber ways. They're a little more, I guess, extreme about their methods of survival in the environments. So, okay, let's go ahead and let's see. Let's go to our next tier. Wait, what is that? Can I change? Oh, that changed between the two. Okay. All right. What are these little leaves here? Oh, beginner friendly. Okay. Lakes, plains, waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Oh, and there's mega pros. Beaver Rome? Diorama. Wait. Oh, I remember. I think I played on that one a long time ago. I thought. Some of the new ones in here too. Looks like the maps range from about 100 by 50 to looks like on standard 256 by 256, or at least at the biggest. That's the biggest ones I see. Oh wow, there's the 50 by 50 one's cool. All right, well let's start with the good old classic. I think there's the old school one. Is it lakes or plains? There's one. It may be this one that we played many. Oh yeah, because it curves up there like that. Played this from the very beginning. Oh well, let's do that one. We'll choose that, and then we'll play on normal with the tutorial. See how that goes. See what it teaches us. Should be a good time. Oh yeah, there's different reproduction methods too for the it gets crazy with the Iron Teeth. They kind of get a little they're like the Borg or something like that. Oh, look at them walking across the dam. This game's got a lot of damn swearing in it for sure. There's a lot of damn. Those damn Bober. They're gonna dam up this place. Oh, what would you like to call your settlement? Structured settlement? No, let's call it Beaverville? Bear. Wow, without thinking I typed in bear. Beaverville. How about that? Beaverville? How about that? I think we can always change it. All right, let me adjust some of the music and stuff. The music's quite nice. Okay, that should be good. And there they come. Sweet. All right, let's pause and look around a little bit. Yeah, this is the classic. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this game also has like TNT and stuff in it too, where you can blow holes in the ground and then make channels and things like that, or canals. And the idea is to survive ongoing droughts. So we want all this water that's here. We want to try to back things up a little bit and create reservoirs, which we can do there naturally. But there's many different ways to store and manipulate the water, which is kind of cool. And this is kind of newer too. I don't remember toxic water from when we last played. Or maybe it just looks different. I can't really fully remember, but... Okay, let's look at our tutorial. Welcome to the Timberborn. To Timberborn, this tutorial will help you set your paw in the wasteland and survive the first few days. You'll learn how to use tools needed to build a thriving beaver community. As you progress through the next steps, tips will appear here. Oh, good. Basics, all right. WSD to move around. Okay, all good there. Rotate the camera with Q and E. Okay, got it. Zoom in and out or page up and down. Got it. Space to pause, non-pause. Got it. 1, 2, 3 for speed. Got it. All right, on to building. Place a lumberjack flag. Okay, so that's under wood. Lumberjack flag. Medium chance of chipped teeth. Oh. A little medical injury. Let's go ahead and plop that over. Meow. See how that goes. I think we could build roads and stuff too. They want us to build a second one. So maybe one down here too. Well, actually, that covers a very large area. But we'll do one down here too. Yo, Don, thanks for the 5. Yeah, we looked at the whole map here, 256 size. Thanks, ma'am. Yeah, if you haven't seen the map, look at that. We can zoom out this far, too. Wow, that's a...
Did you already show the whole map?
Yeah.
Did I miss it?
Looks like there's also some buildings here, too. At a certain point, maybe we'll take a look and see if there's a 1.0 video, too, because that does a really good job of showing any sort of new features beyond. Like, it looks like there's zip lines and other things like that, too. So, yeah, thanks for the support. Thanks for dropping in for our stream. Okay, we are building the lumberjack flags. Good. Let's build a road as well. Paths and structures. All right, let's build a path then. Pretty simple stuff for now. And let's let them build the other one. I can always remember when we played previously building a farm down here. I usually like doing our food down there. And then building to the other side to restore life to the trees there. Alright, looks like the second one's almost ready. The water must flow. Mm-hmm. You know it, you know it. Okay, continue. We built the other flag. Mark trees for cutting. Alright, let's do that. So here, cut trees. Got it. This is a good map choice. Dude, this is the classic. This is like day one Timberborn. Like, this was literally a day one map, I think, in the game. It's very good. It's a good one. It's one of my favorites, despite it, like, being, you know, it's tried and true. Okay, well, we're gonna need a lot of trees, so go ahead and start cutting. Okay, water and food. Build a water pump. Okay. I think eventually we could do a little reserve there. Oh, we could demolish that. Ooh. Blockage. Alright, we need to build a water pump. And the beavers will come over and clear that out too. Timberborn release day hype. Yep. You know, it's amazing. This game has come so far that I kind of, at a certain point, thought it was already out a few times. I had to keep looking. I was like, is this game out yet? But today's the day. The official day. Okay, so we're demolishing that. We're building the pump. Beavers need water to survive, it says. Wow. Mega pro tip. I think there's blueberries down here, too. Blueberry bush emotes, chat. We got blueberries for our little beavers. Bober with the blueberry. Blueberry bober. Bober. There's our little town hall. District 1. Oh, yeah, we could name our districts and stuff, too. Things work that way. Very interesting, this one. Works a little different than just building a mega city. Got to build things in, like, little avenues. Let's see if there's any automation down here. We'll have to get into science and inventors soon. Bot assembler. Here we are. Automation. This tab here is big and new. We got levers, relays, depth sensors. Wow. Flow sensors. Wow. You can monitor the flow and the depth of water, or if it's contaminated too. Chronometer, weather stations, power meters, population counter, resource counter, science counter, indicators, speakers, fireworks launcher, a detonator, timer, memory, an HTTP lever, and also an HTTP adapter. Wow. Beaver's gonna be making websites. Eventually they're gonna have, like, they're gonna be mining crypto. The crypto update. Maybe. Who knows where this will go? I was gonna say the sky is the limit, but beavers kind of want to stay on the ground. Although, I think they might be able to fly around. Oh, they all died. No. No, I'm just kidding. They're sleeping. Okay, so build a water pump. We're on that. And then I think eventually they'll ask us to build some homes, so we could try to get started with that a little early. Cool thing about housing in this game, too, is that they can build custom houses, so you could build a building on top of each other. You know, like you can almost build like a skyscraper. Pretty interesting. Maybe we can build it this way. Can we mirror these images? Oh yes, we can. Beautiful. We build like a house there. Then we could build like a mirror on top of that if we want to. Hold on, boys. Hold on. Cancel that design, though. I just wanted to see that it was possible. So we can mirror buildings, and then we can also stack them on top of each other. Space becomes an issue a little bit later. Easty, thank you very much for the follow. Alright, let's do some housing up here where it's a little more not fertile. Let's do 2 houses right there. And we're building that water pump. 62% complete, waiting for 8 out of 12 logs for sure. Bober's slogan is "Water be damned." Oh wow, that is a very appropriate slogan for sure. I think eventually we have to start growing carrots too. That'll be fun. Okay, so we built the pump. Eventually it'll get water. Then we need to build a gathering flag. So that's going to be for our blueberries. Our blueburs. Blueburs. Okay. Bum bum bum. So they're going to gather blueberries there as soon as that thing's done. And then we probably have to store it somewhere. But I don't know. Can't remember. I know there's storage, but I can't remember if one's like food storage and the other's like materials. We'll see. There's more blueberry there too. Well, we'll build it there. Can we make this a top priority? We can. Bum, 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 bum. Such a classic map. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we're done with that. Build an efficient farmhouse. Which I mean, probably means that it's cheaper and then gets things done faster. Build it there. Great that we can mirror all the buildings too to kind of just change the design a little bit. Hey, there we go. Now we got water pumping. Good job. Happy Boba. Oh, look at him go. I think there's even a machine in this game to add like stamps to their tails. I think it's called the detailer. Oh, yes. Options menu. 1.0. Oh, Zelda grew up. Oh, we had a, Zela. Is that Zelia? We have a little baby Bober that grew up to be a big old Bober. Okay, now we're building the farmhouse. Can we do farm plots before the farmhouse? Booge. Oh, we got a grill we can put down. I think that's for grilling taters. You're playing the new lake map? Oh, good. That is a new one. Apparently it has a lake in it. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, they're thirsty. We're gonna need more water for everything. Let's build another water pump just to make sure. You thought the detailer would remove tails? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to build another water thing to make more water, then we'll build the farm. Everybody thirsty. Thirsty, thirsty beavers. We also have to worry about happiness and well-being. We got a lot of that stuff to track up there too. And of course, weather. Now, whether or not we will be able to weather the weather will determine whether or not we survive. Weather permitting. I think that joke's old to become weathered, but it's alright. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Looks like beavers have to work at these too. So the building itself has 15 storage and we're at 0, so we should probably make more water first and then maybe we can start thinking about storing it. The tutorial suggesting that we move on to farming. So we built a farmhouse about halfway, so it's going pretty good. Oh, roads are nice. Oh, they're all sleeping. All right, let's... is there a way to skip today? I guess we just speed up time. Working hours. Oh. They're working 16-hour days. All right. Well, I mean, you know, for the first couple of days, it's going to be important. Everybody's got to get a hand in. We're going to want to store water for the big drought coming, too. Houses hold how many beavers? I think it's 4? 3. And we have 10 adults and 3 children. So we'll work on housing a little bit later. We got to work on water first. I mean, they're beavers, right? They got to live outside for a little while. Okay, so let's prioritize the second water pump first, and then the farm second. Want to make sure everybody gets a little drink. Look at him go! Bobber! Turbo Bobber! The houses look nicely detailed. The buildings are great. This is an example. I mentioned this from time to time. There are games where when I look at the buildings and stuff, I want like a 3D printed model of one of the buildings. So this would be one where it's like I'd have to pick my favorite building, and it might be probably one of the workshops with like the water wheel attached, because we can use water flow as a power as well. So not only do we use water to irrigate crops and drink, but we can also use it as a like an analog, like a horsepower, you know, like torque. So that's kind of nice. It's nice, and I like it. Okay. We got Bober out logging. Can we assign more? Looks like 1 at each location. You're sitting there with your puppy enjoying the stream? Well, that's good. Thanks for watching. Found. Oh, that's the city being founded. And then the second thing is one of the beavers grew up. Oh my god, a baby bober. Oh my god. You know what we got to do? Can we find out more information about this bober? Oh. We got to give him like the best name for a new baby. How about Kuba? Oh, best. Kuba. That's the best. Is that your voice on the beavers? Oh, anybody can make that noise. Yes, I'm the exclusive voice actor for all the beavers. Whoa. Okay, so now we've got the farm going up. About halfway done there. All right, the immediate emergency of water is kind of resolved now. For now. They're going to be thirsty, though. Okay, next priority is that building. Man, they're cutting down these trees pretty quick. These guys are faster than beavers when it comes to cutting. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're beavers. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's going up next. Got lumber mills we can put down. Oh, low chance of injury. Okay, so there's negative debuffs for their health on many different building. Bad water pump. Oh. So that'll probably be for this over here. There's misbehaving water. That's probably oil or something in there. Chemicals, toxins. Gotta filter it out or pump it out of there or something. Pump it louder. Beavers are like little water bears? Yeah. That's a good point. Well, well-being is good. They're now at a +1. We were at like -4, so at least food, you know, the blueberries, water, and the housing is good. Wow, that takes a lot of materials to build that farm. I didn't realize. That's 25 logs. No wonder it took forever. Oh, and the trees are regrowing too, so we'll probably have to build a forester at some point to regrow those. And it looks like we're almost out of water again, but we got 5 extra, so that's good. Yeah, I'll be damned if I let my beaver city die. I think at nighttime we can put lights and stuff down. Actually, I think that is one of the things too in the game is that there is electric lighting, I think. I believe there's electricity and it's a later thing we can get to. Oh wow, gravity batteries too. Stores power surplus and gives it back when its network is underpowered. Wow. That's cool. So if you love industry, automation, and water management, this has got you covered 100%. In fact, I often cite TIMBERBORN for what I want other city builders to do too with water management. This is another one of those sets the precedent type games where it's like, yeah, why can't more games make it so you have to manipulate water? Okay, now we're going to grow something called carrots. Some sort of an interesting beaver food. Alright, so right now we're going to be planting. So how do we do that? Use the plant crops tool to designate a carrot field. Looks like we can grow carrots, sunflowers, potatoes, and wheat. We're going to do carrots for now. Let me figure this out. Something to do with planting crops. There they are. Carrots, sunflowers, potatoes, wheat, spatterdock, and cattails. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Uh-oh. It's not doing the thing I wanted to do. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, just refresh. You'll be okay. I thought the stream was going down, but we're good. All right, let's build our carrot field. So how many do they recommend? 100. Okay. So is that one per field? Oh, we could do a couple fields. We could do like a 5x5. I don't want to rip up the trees though. Let's do it. Do a 4x4, 4x4, 3x4 around the building. Also, I think we want to stay real close to the water because when we try to prevent the drought, we want to make sure it all stays there. Stays irrigated near the water. We'll go like that. Perfect. Okay. It's a good looking farm. Not too bad. Lots of space for that. All right. Continue working hours. Set the working hours to 18. All right. Let's get a hand in. Now we got to start working on storage and science. Let's do science first. That's easy. Build an inventor. Oh, another cool thing. You can build that on top of houses and stuff too. So you can make like mixed. That's pretty impressive, man. You can make mixed residential. Right? Like you could do like an industrial building on the top and then homes at the bottom or vice versa. It's kind of neat. Zane, thank you very much for the support. I guess we'll build a little science district over here. Start with one. We'll need more. Always need more. We'll give lots of room to regrow trees and expand on that later. Oh, and we should actually do that. Oh, no. That as well. Perfect. All right. Okay, so now they're planting the carrots. So I think with the beavers, when they're done planting, we're just waiting for crops to harvest. I think we can, like, unassign them or turn the building off until the carrots are fully grown. So that's a way to regain a couple of laborers at the start there. Okay, we also need to build a storage building. So they want us to build a large pile and a large pile for logs. Okay, so assign it to logs. Okay. I guess we'll put that down here. Good spot for that. Between the two login points. What map are we playing on? What's up, Huffy? This is the, I've already forgot the name of it, but it's the second one. It's like the classic from like the very early beta days, I think. Or whatever version it was. I forget the name here. Ooh. We have an old settlement. Ooh. What does our old settlement look like? Well, it's an old version of the game, so maybe it won't load. Maybe it does. A whole town built by beavers. That's right. Yep. It's pretty clever, and again, I love the art style. Really nice. This is the Plains map? Okay, thank you. Certainly a lot of hills and valleys in this, quote, Plains map. Oh, and another Bober grew up. How many work there? Three? Three. Okay. 3 of them are working. Thank you. You're welcome. This is probably... I've seen a lot of the other maps, and this one's just like... Because this is the first one I played on, I always like coming back here to learn any sort of new mechanics before going out to another map. We've tried out other maps too, but it's just like this one just hits different because it's the same. It's like a classic chicken sandwich, you know? It's like you don't really need to add too much more to it for it to be good. But there are other options on the menu. Not to mention, again, there is a map editor here. And I'm also assuming that there's probably a ton of stuff to download from the Steam store too, because there's from the workshop, because of the modding. So I guess you could kind of think of like maps as mods too, although they're kind of like created in game. Is this done? Okay, they're halfway done on that. Man, those beavers are working quick. All right, the carrots are almost done. Look at the little hat they get. Look at the little hat. Oh my God. Isn't that super mega adorb? Okay, so now we just gotta wait till those are grown. So we can turn that off if we want. There we go. So they can go get a hand in doing other things. Get a paw in, I guess. All right, let's add another crop gather thingy. Gather a flag. You made a map in an hour for the mapping competition? Oh, they had a mapping competition. Nice. Let's see. So we got to set this to logs now that it's done. All right, so that's log storage. Nice. So now we got a place to put the logs. Otherwise, the storage was 20 for each of those. It's a good idea to build that in the center of the town because you have yourself like kind of a main construction yard, because most things are going to be... Now, I know this is a crazy concept, folks, but most things here are going to be made of wood. Would you believe that? I know. All right, that is done. On to our next quest. Build 3 small tanks and fill them with water. Probably under storage. 3 small tanks. Okay. So I will build those probably over here. There we go. So we're going to get ready for the big drought. It's going to be big. Well, actually, maybe not so much, because if we prepare for it, that's what a really fun thing about this game is, too, is that you're preparing for disaster that continuously comes, but you can totally minimize that, which is fun. I like fun. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big fan of fun. What are you guys doing in that field? Oh, you sleeping in the carrot patch? Oh, must be... Hey, wake up! Timberborn's out. Come on, Zila. Don't be sleeping. Alright. Oh, they have a few competitions every year. Yeah, this seems like a game with a pretty strong community. I suspect that that's why they chose to do some of these things with the... with automation, because not only did people, of course, want automation because it's cool, but they probably chose that type of automation based on community feedback, where it's like, okay, we could do all these different things for automation. What do you guys think? And the answer was yes. Okay, science is done. For now, let's let the inventor work. Okay. So he's generating science points. So science points are generated like a currency. Chop all the trees and get all the lumber? That's a good important point. You want that lumber. And of course we can get more by expanding. So we can go up here. And then if we irrigate some of these areas, we get more kind of free trees. Also, the trees are different from what I remember. Each of them have like different growing cycles. And they have drought resistance. And they also provide different amounts of wood. So oaks, of course, are going to have a lot of wood. And be pretty resilient. The 15 days there. Ooh, what's this? Also, there's human ruins, so I think there's just chocolate over here. Toxic, delicious chocolate. And then, yeah, ruins that we can break down for scrap metal. They shadow dropped automation after we thought it wasn't going to happen. They must have given some feedback then to like do that. As a little surprise. But I do really like how we're living in an era where there can be immediate feedback, like via Discord for certain things. Be like, hey, what do you guys think about this and that? What can we do to fix things, you know? What do you guys, what feature do you like? What do you want next? Tell us. I like that. It's watered and healthy. Good. 22%. So we got a ways to go on those carrots. And we're getting more blueberries. We gotta assign that to probably water. Oh wow, look at what we can put in here. Antidotes, extract, biofuel, catalyst, maple syrup, Canadian Game of the Year. J and BK have just bought 10 copies. Water, and then bad water. Does that mean it's going to jail? Like, does it need to get an attorney or something? Good thing we built 2 extractors there. I think that was a good call. So each of these holds 30 water. And I think you can actually see it increase over time, which is cool. I do like when you can literally look at stuff and just kind of tell what's there without really needing to click. Yeah. And is there a first person mode or something? That'd be kind of cool to walk around as a little beaver and check out your town, especially when you've decorated it, which I think is a thing too. I think there's a lot of decorations. I also remember something about a Ferris wheel. I think you can actually build stuff like that in this game too. Oh, damn, there's roofs. Yeah, okay. A weather vane, a beaver statue, little fences, steam gauges. Oh, wonderful. Monuments. Earth recultivator, fountain of joy. Dude. Oh, there it is. Here's the entertainment tab. So we got campfires. This is to keep them happy. Rooftop terraces, teeth grindstone, showers, medical beds. Contemplation spot. Oh, you can go do some yoga and meditating. Lido. Herbalist. Agora. Carousel. Oh, there it is. Carousel. That might be what I was thinking of. Dance hall. What? When your game is so advanced that you're building dance halls and like roller rinks in your quote survival city builder. I like a game though that goes from brutal survival to kind of letting you thrive. You know, it's nice when there's good challenge, but then when you get past that, in order to make it more fun, it's what it always is about. Humans get, well, in this case beavers, but people get bored. And then, of course, you got to appease them as their needs kind of get more and more to decadence. They want more. It's like they have everything they could possibly want, but it's not enough. They got to have they got to have a roller coaster that goes through a dance hall with fireworks, with rocket engines on it. You know. Hi there, Uthris. Yeah, Uthris is another creator who often builds in this and many other games too. I'd say it's safe to say he likes this game. What's up, Jan Hendrick? Oh, we gotta assign this one to water too? Alright, one more to go. I think I need to build more logging spots, but I don't want the logs to run out too quickly. In fact, this one's kind of... shut that one down for now, because those trees need to regrow. And let's give authorization for all the trees to be cut. And I need to do another little lumberjack flag. Uthris is our celebrity guest. Yeah, celebrity guest streamer in the chat. Gonna have to get hoodies made up. Speaking of which, folks, the folks over at TIMBERBORN have sent me a key to their store page for merch to give away today, too. So I think we'll do that towards the end of our stream, to where I will give away that key, and then you can go to their store page and grab whatever you'd like. So it'll have to be first come, first serve, but I'll drop it as soon as we can. So get ready if you want to get like a, I don't know, coffee mug, pencil, one of those fake mustache. I don't know what they got in their store page, so we'll check it out. Oh, sleepy beavers are sleeping. I'm a sleepy beaver. All right, speed up time again. I think we'll go on like at least speed 2 now because we got a lot of the basics ready to go here. Carrots are only 41% done. We got to go through 4 more days. But at least we're still gathering berries. All right, we're waiting for the small tank to go. They have beaver plushies. Oh my god. That's adorable. Damn, I hope I win. I wouldn't do that. I'm going to give it to the chatters. I think it's merch.timberborn.com if you want to take a peek, but I'll circle back with official links soon. Okay, so that's done. Now we need to... Alright, let's slow down now because we're doing new stuff. Build a medium warehouse and assign it berries and currants. Okay. So medium warehouse. Plop that right there on Main Street. Storage Street, that's what we'll call it. So storing everything. Bum, 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 bum. You think the colony will die off? Well, it's entirely possible. I mean, this game is not without consequence, but also another good thing is that there's many options for difficulty, so if you want to make it easier or more challenging, you can do that. Plus, the maps are also kind of inherently different difficulties, too. More like experience, really. Like, if you're inexperienced in this game, just by all means, just do the beginner ones and just learn. No shame in that. Okay. Oh, more trees regrowing. Good. All right, back to speed 2. Okay, then to assign it to carrots. Oh, they want me to build 2 of these. Okay, so one will be for carrots. Good. And then one will be for berries. Again, we could also build these on top of each other and build stairwells and things like that too. But of course, it takes extra material to build the stairs and extra time as well. So, yeah. You don't quite understand the cycle day aspect. What's a cycle, year, or a season? I think it has to do with like the atmosphere or the planet or whatever has kind of been severely borked up by whatever had happened. So there's not really like a winter or like a summer anymore. So I think the cycles are just kind of like new seasons, and they vary based on different effects. And I think you might be able to build things to predict, to predict the weather. So basically, you know, days are days, and then cycles might be how common a particular weather type is at that time. Although I don't know if it rains in this game and that you can capture rain, but that'd be a, you know, a great viable tactic to be able to get more water in your system. Okay, so that's going to be built. Oh, let's speed up. Now it's nighttime. Done. Okay, so now 1 for berries. Done. All right, next task. Let's see. Housing. Build 6 houses. Wow, that's a lot. And build a water wheel. All right, well, let's do housing first. What I could try to do is build houses here. Then maybe we could build a back area. That might be more expensive with logs. We don't really have a lot of wood here. Actually, let's cancel that one. Let's build them like this. I think with experience, you'll kind of learn how to build these houses differently to prepare for eventual, like, large population trying to be built in a medium and high density housing area. But for now, we'll just build it as is and make do for now. You wonder how high you can stack the houses? Good question. I'm not sure if there's a structural limitation to that or whatnot, but I mean, you can go pretty high. And then you could even put roofs on those, or like a terrace. So you can make like a ladder or a stairs behind some way to get up to the back of the house, and then like have a nice little hangout on the house. The answer to how high is, quote, yes. Okay, yeah. I mean, I've seen some pretty high stuff before. I just don't know the number. Okay. No more blueberries over here. Okay, pause that one. Oh, that's good. We got one new house done. Second one's on the way. The way, the way, the way, the way, the way. Beavers want water. Yeah, fertile land is very important in this game. Yep. Irrigation. What was that? New well-being high score 3. We did it. A whopping 3. Oh, we unlocked the Iron Teeth faction now. No, we have to get 15. Although we may have already done that and they might be unlocked already from before. All right, the beavers are getting hungry. We should have food by tomorrow. Well, better food than the blueberries. Let's get some more logs from over here. We need all the wood we can get. There they go. All right, let's assign beavers to the farm. Ready to harvest. Go get them. Oh, those are some big old juicy carrots. Woo. Still clear cutting over there. And over here too. We did it. The houses are complete. Excellent. More beavers have a kit. Beaver children are called kits. Okay. Well, we just need to wait for them to get busy. Build a water wheel and build a campfire too. Well, that'll be a great way to meet a significant other beaver. I'll put it over here in the downtown district. Put it up there. Boop, boop. Boop. You made up to 5 houses high before? Oh, really? Wow. Stack them high. All right, and then we need our water wheel. I think that'll power like a warehouse, I mean a workshop or something. Gonna take 50 logs. That's crazy. Map terrain goes up to 16 and building limit is 50 or 60. Wow. Okay. It's crazy. Well, being level 4, that's acceptable. Steam achievements are new now, so yeah. Yeah, this game's fun, especially when you get a little further in. When we start unlocking a little more research stuff, but we'll keep following the tutorial, see where it takes us, see what it teaches us. Hey, we had a baby, we had a kit, excellent. And tomorrow they'll finish the campfire. Good. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff in those patch notes, for sure. For sure, bud. Get a couple more beavers on harvesting. And let's see. Will I be going the robot way? Well, I mean, I've never, actually, there's been a few updates to this game since we first played it. Then there were some updates. We played it again, and then there's been quite a few since then. And I've played it every couple of times when there was updates, and we hadn't got that far yet. We may actually have made a robot before, now that I think of it. We may have done that. But, well, this will be the first time in 1.0. It'd be interesting to do. And, of course, with all the automation, I mean, it's kind of like, why not? Oh, they're bringing little boxes of currants in there. Oh, my God. Oh, look at that. Oh. Mega adorb. Look at that. Their little hats. The hat is not necessary, but it's cool. How come this guy doesn't get a hat? I will shut that down again. Waiting for trees to regrow. All right, so food's looking good. We got 33 berries and 24 carrots, and of course, 24 karat gold, y'all. We got more, way more to come with carrots. My favorite is when we can grill potatoes. I think you can grill potatoes and then put them on the grill, and it makes it delish. Cracking with ideas. Build a campfire. We did it. Big achievement. Big. Oh, the water wheel is almost done. Oh, it's got a ways to go, but it's getting materials. Man, we're building fast. Build a, quote, shrub. Need to do a little decoration. Oh, look at that. Well, let's build a shrub here. And here. That'll look nice. They didn't teach us this back at the academy. Graphics look nice. Yeah, the art style is really pretty. It was one of the first things that kind of grabbed me when I saw how you could manipulate the water and how it flowed. And like little waterfalls and things. It's hard not to like it. Manipulating water in a city builder is not common enough, let's say. Something I want to see more of. Shrub. A shrub. Canadians love beavers. Isn't that the Canadian national animal? A lot of people might think it's the moose. I think it's the beaver. Alright, blueberries are kind of have run out, but carrots are plentiful and more to harvest. Oh, look at that. Whole warehouse. Okay, we got plenty of water now. We'll always need more. Bum, 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 bum. Let's build another forester. Lumberjack flag there. I want to do some research. We've generated some points for a while. Oh, there's different buildings for that too. Observatory, refinery, bot part factory, and bot assembler under that tab. Interesting. More wood is needed. We're beavers. We need more. Oh, what was that? Oh, new well-being high score of 5. Forester, plants, trees, and bushes. Gear workshop, we'll need that event. Oh, I think the gear workshop is required to have 120 horsepower. So that will link into the water wheel we just built. So if we're going to be making gears, we need wood. So yeah, let's build a forester with our research. We can unlock it. We have 30. What do we see how much we have? Here. 57. Okay. We researched a lot of that. All right, let's do forestry. And, well, we could do a big forest here, but, yeah, let's do that. Try to take advantage of all that area. Okay, and shrubs are on the way. Skip nighttime. Kuba grew up. Oh my god. All right, water wheel is done. Now build a lumber mill. That's probably going to make planks. And the forester requires 10 logs and 7 planks, so that's good. And that needs to be plugged in. Many buildings such as lumber mills and lodges pass power to one another when placed wall to wall. No power shafts needed. Nice. So I could almost build 2 of these. Or like the gear workshop next to it or something. So we'll just plop that there for now. And then that'll do. Thirsty. Oh, I picked Folktale to begin with. Iron Teeth are pretty cool though. They're very they're like the Borg or like cyborgs or something. They have this totally different like extreme approach to things, which is really neat. You get all sorts of different technology and ways to play, so it's really neat to see them in there. They're very special. That was the gear factory take. Power shafts, right? Under wood. Gear workshop will also require planks to make gears. That's where we're heading. So we'll probably need a warehouse for planks, but we'll cross that dam when we come to it. I'll skip on that one. They're 12 logs each. We built a shrub. Good. Select a beaver and check its needs. What's up, Yashi? Age 36. Lives in a lodge. Unemployed. Carrots, sunflower seeds, maple pastries. Whew, that's a good way. Cattail crackers. That'd be a great life to live. Rooftop. Okay. Oh, they have a social life too. Wow. So there's even social needs too, and that goes into campfire, rooftop terrace, contemplation spots. Wow. Open the well-being panel. 9. Wet fur. What's he gonna be wet for? Did he fall in? Set working hours to 16. Okay, so now we're doing power and planks. So now that's the next thing is the workshop. 15 logs needed over there. Let's make that a priority first. Yashi's 36. He's an unemployed beaver looking for a mid-century modern beaver lodge and has a budget of 1.7 million. Yeah. You know, wants modern appliances, and everything within walking distance, but not too expensive. And everything downhill from the house too. He's looking for a 17 bedroom, 14 bath. You know, just a shabby chic colonial. Wow, they're still harvesting those carrots. All right, farming's kind of cool because it does take a while to reap what you sow, and then that can hold up to 200. So how many are we gathering per... Okay, so each plot is 3, so we're gaining 300 carrots. 100 plots equals 300 carrots. Okay. Might have to... This game might have to bust out a calculator on chat. And graph paper. We did it! Alright, so now we can get the mill working. And I think when the mill is working, that wheel on top will start spinning. That's how you know it's working good. Now we're going to start making planks. Forestry. Alright, accumulate science points. Done. Unlock forester. Done. Build forester. Done. Well, as in, like, standing by. We've given the order. Good to see it. Yeah, I'm going to need an abacus. This game's solid. We've only been playing a little bit, and we've already kind of got the basics done. Like now it's all about, you know, research, unlock, build, keep up with demand, and realize you can never keep up with demand because you're always going to need more and more. The beaver dam must grow. Hopefully we get a chance soon to build a dam. I want to see that water. I think we'll have to dam it down here because we need that water to flow. Well, we'll figure it out. All right, plant 20 birch trees. Go a little above and beyond there. There we go. Hopefully there'll be enough water for that. If we keep this area flooded, yes. Yes, there will be. Oh no! A beaver has died of old age. F in the chat, everybody, for Reek Rody. Rowdy, Roddy, Reek Rody. Pepperoni, pierogi. I just had to say a few words, you know, at the funeral. Oh, tragic. He was one day away from retirement, too. One day away. Building unstaffed. Well, I mean, it's nighttime, so that's okay. Uh-oh, a drought is approaching. Uh-oh. Code magenta. I'm panicking. What do we do? I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Okay. I'm going to cut that building down to 1 worker at the farm. Still want logs coming in, and we're making planks. We got to keep some of the water in here. Let's build a dam. Dam. Build it down there. More water storage? Okay. Is this music new with the release? I remember it, but there might be new music. I'm not entirely sure. Always happy to hear a new soundtrack, though, for especially a Citybuilder. I think they have some of the best music for thinking. What did the fish say when he hit a wall? Damn. I bet it was. It's the same music? Okay. Well, you know, community feedback. Could always add new music and new stuff to be had. Alright, we need to start logging up there too. I gotta build stairs or something. Stairs or spiral stairs? Ooh, fancy. Well, let's unlock stairs. And we'll get up there and start logging those trees too. Oh. Mark cuttable area. Boom. Now, how long until the drought? Looks like 2.6 days. Okay, so we got time. We can brace for impact. We got side impact airbags on the town. Crumple zones. We got crumple zones. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Booster's another good friend of ours who's been playing Timberborn a lot. I would say Uthris is probably... Well, Booster's Dutch. So they have a long history of water manipulation. You know, pumping and storing and doing all that. But Uthris also... Oh, it'd be interesting to see the two cities they built. Because Uthris is kind of more like he really does form and function pretty well. But I think Booster's all function. But he's probably put a little pretty in there, you know? Adds a little decoration. You'd want to see those well-being numbers up. Do trees regrow? Yeah, they do. Trees down here will regrow. And then the Forester building helps us to kind of make like a tree farm. And then the trees do have some sort of resilience to the drought. So if I build this dam here, one, I'll be able to use it as a bridge to get to the other side to get more trees. And then two, the water in here will keep this area green and the trees will stay alive a little longer. But when the drought hits, it's not like the trees are immediately dead. They'll take a few days to die. And same with the crops too at the farm, which we're almost done gathering, so all good. All right, let's see if we can gather more wood over here. And looks like we're gathering blueberries too before the big O drought. Yeah, I remember on the news, like when something would happen and they would call it like the year that it was because it sounded sweet. You know, they like call it Blizzard 94, Tornado 96 or something like that. Like Drought 1. I guess because we're in our first year. We're 12 days in. Not even 2 weeks. Action weather. Action news. Weather action. We're flying our helicopter directly into the eye of the drought. Whoa. It's dry up here. Bring lotion. I can feel my skin cracking now. Or they would do that thing where they'd, you know, crack an egg on the sidewalk. Oh, it's so hot out you can cook an egg. Yeah. I bet you could. All right. Nighttime again. We got to get ready for our first drought, y'all. Yeah, fly directly into the eye of the drought. Well, droughts can be kind of a scary thing too, because if you look up the American Dust Bowl of like the 20s and 30s, that stuff was crazy. They had to do a lot of regulation because, I mean, areas of the West and the Midwest in the United States, a lot of that soil and stuff was actually blowing east to like New York and stuff because of land management issues and people just ripping and dipping. Like Mother Nature ain't gonna allow that. You gotta do things sensibly, I guess. Responsibly. Okay, so we got one person farming, that's fine. I'd rather them get a hand in somewhere else, like over here. Yep, logging. No available workers in the district. Now also there's seems to be a border here. I hope that's not the district border. I think that's just the up and down. Yeah, that's fine. I forget how districts work, but... what industry should we shut down for now? Okay, let's not make any more planks. We're going to save all the logs for the dam so we can try to survive longer. Okay, so let's shut these down. These trees will regrow. We'll deal with those later. That's why it was called the Dirty 30s, yeah. People died with dirt in their lungs, yeah. Pretty crazy. You can also plant mangrove in 1 block high water if needed. Oh, really? Okay. So we can plant mangroves to kind of retain the water too. Cool. Mangroves. Trees that grow in water. Wow. What a time to be alive. All right, the drought will be here in 1 day. Oh, we have plenty of logs. Oh, we have plenty of logs. Oh, too far from the district and cannot be reached. Build more paths or a new district. Okay. We just need to build a path there. There we go. Okay, now construction can begin. Okay, so we want to make that a high priority. All right, get a hand in, boys. Last easy day was yesterday. Helmet's not a chair. And because we're waiting for a drought, let's put working hours back up to 18. They want us to build a rooftop terrace and connect to a rooftop terrace as our tutorial, but I'm going to go ahead and put that on hold until we complete this damn construction project. Same with the inventor, I'm putting him on hold. I need all hands and I'm building. Except for the water pumps. Okay, food I think we'll be alright on. It's an instinct. Build a dam. We did it, chat. We completed the dam. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, there's a lot more to go. Section 1 complete. Well, at least the beavers have a real good instinct to make it pretty. Okay, the drought's coming. Oh, God. Oh, I thought a fire broke out. I was like, oh, no. Ooh, the music's going to change, too. All right, so now the water cuts off. Water company's shutting off the water. We have a little bit of time maybe to dam it up. But it's going to be okay. Honestly, this is not going to be the worst one. And that's why we stored all that water. So this is worst case scenario. Like, what happens if you don't have things ready? But luckily we're ready. Got plenty of food. And wood. Ooh, it's dusty. Although I think this lake will last for quite some time. So we do have some irrigation over here. So the drought will last for 2.6 days. Eventually they get worse. So it's not the end of the world. It's as if like a pipe burst. Might be easier to build a dam when there's no water. Maybe. Can you pump water from the lake into the dammed area? Yeah, I think there might be a way in the future to be able to do that. We may have more options to be able to move that stuff around. Luckily, our beavers are fine. We got 30 water times 3 plus 15 almost capacity in those pumps. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. But what's great here is we're building a bridge to the other side, not just like a dam to hold the water back, but we're getting more, materials there to build with. So that ain't gonna happen again. Now, eventually, what we can do is you can build, like especially back here, you can build like a gate to raise the water level a little higher, and then you can even either like through TNT like blow charges into here to make this like a huge retaining pond. And then there's ways where you can, pump the water back out or open the spill gate or whatever. There's many ways to control things. It's so cool. I like the music, though. It's a little tense. Like, oh, are we going to make it? I think we'll be okay. Will we? Will we really? Yeah, probably. How do you know, man? You're working for Big Drought. So each section is 20. How many of these trees given? Each of these trees. The trees do provide different materials too. So the pine tree is giving 2. Birch trees will give 1, but I think they have a faster growth process. And then oak trees are like 8, which is crazy. Very efficient. Dam's about halfway done. That's a really expensive project. That's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, or 100, 120, 40, 60, 160 to get across there. Another thing about that water flow, though, too, is it cuts off water power. So anything powered by water, it's another thing. Production all kind of becomes non-existent. This music's good. Makes me feel like I'm on a stealth mission. This music is like early 2000s trying to sneak down to the kitchen while family's over. And there's some sort of family function. And I know there's donuts down there, but I don't want anybody to do that thing where they're like, oh, look who's awake at like, 9 or 10:59. Oh, look who it is. Look who decided to show up. Oh, these are growing. Okay. Well, they're gonna die, but they're not harvestable. Music when a pie is cooling on a windowsill, right? Stealing the last donut, you monster. They already ate. I'm just coming to take my share. It was the teen tax, you know? You gotta give your kids a little bit of everything. Alright, so those are all pretty much wiped out there. Out of carrots already? Yep. We're out of carrots, and looks like there's blueberries to harvest, though. So let's fire that back up. There are some blueberries around here. Trees are pretty much out, so let's turn those off. What's this guy's problem? Oh, I chipped a tooth, so he needs, there's like a little, I think a thing we can make to sharpen that. And fix it. Buffs right out. Okay, so they got 2 more to build after the current one that they're about almost halfway through. There we go. More berries coming in. So blueberry bush is pretty resilient. They'll die in 6.8 days, but the drought only lasts for, well, it's pretty much over. So that was like a test, an emergency broadcast. That was only a drill, people. That's what it'd be like if we truly weren't ready. But now we'll be ready with that dam. So now, of course, the problem is your water usage only increases, you know. You need it for many things. Water, very important. I want to see if we can see the water return. We did it! Smell of water in the morning. Survive your first drought. You'll see it coming through. And as a reminder, chat, this game is out now in 1.0. And our stream is sponsored by the folks over at TIMBERBORN. So if you'd like to learn more about the game, ! TIMBERBORN. Or ! Rewards if you'd like to learn more about that as well. And I have a key to give away later for not necessarily the game, but for some merch for TIMBERBORN. And you can go to their website, merch.timberborn.com, and claim it. But you have to be quick. Once I drop it, you know, it'll kind of be a first come, first serve thing. So we'll see who's fast. So yeah, ooh, we got beavers growing up too. Nice. So yeah, the link's pinned in the chat if you'd like to get the game. Otherwise, if you already have it, if you played TIMBERBORN before, you're welcome to 1.0. Okay, so once this bridge is done, tons of wood over there, and berries too, so we'll get a good food boost. And there's still more berries over here to gather, so a little out of range. Alright, we'll wait for them to come back. Or can I build a gatherer closer there? Yep. Oh good, that'll help to get the rest of the berries. And water's coming back down the line. Here it comes. Won't the dam stop the water wheel? Yes and no. It will, it'll block the water for a little while, and then it'll go over the top here with the spill gate. So water will flow, but it'll be at a higher, deeper depth. Water level will be higher. Oh, baby, we got some blueberries to go over here, too. Can I build over here without the bridge complete? Sure can. Alright, so let's put some loggers over here. And a blueberry hut. So a quick snack over there and a few other things. Water's on its way. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, water's coming this way too. Unfortunately, it's that bad water. It's mixing. You can see good and bad kind of. It's getting a little diluted, but oof. Yeah, probably going to want to stay out of that pool. Ew. We might be able to build a dam there, though. Well, it's going to have to flow somewhere. We might be able to divert it or deal with it entirely. For example, we could probably build a dam. Oh, yeah, right here. That's exactly the intention. Break that up, and then the water will flow this way. So it'll go towards the end of the map. A couple of spots we got to open up before we do that, but it'll deal with that toxicity. Okay, let's get back to growing those crops. Okay, we need to get the gatherer going. Get blueberries back online. They're coming back. Over here. I'm making you want to play this again. It's a great game. It's been a lot of fun to play it over the years. You can draw the path over the dam as well. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh yeah, does it make little flags or something? Oh, it makes railings. Yes. Thank you. And there it goes. Isn't it pretty? Oh, water's coming back in. Good. Carrots coming back in. Good. Ah, boy. So we'll probably start another farm down here for more food and make sure we can keep the water dammed up this time. Keep that damn water back. Game's a good time. Looks like 40, less than 22 logs needed there. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to add one there for logging. And one there for logging. And one here for logging. All right, one more section to go. And the, I forgot that guy's name. The one who passed away. We'll just name him Pierogi. The Bober Pierogi Memorial Dam is almost complete. The pause symbol looks like a pig nose. Oh, dude, now I can't unsee it. Oh, you're right. I cannot unsee that now. You've ruined Timberborn for me. Now it's fine. I'll live. Look at that strong water flow. I love it. And we gotta get that poor guy with the chipped tooth. Let's get him taken care of. Teeth grindstone. Let's build that. Right there on the main road. It'll be like a shoe shine for Beaver. You thought it was Kuba? No, Kuba was our firstborn. Some of you wanted to name him Steven, but that's subpar. Well below our standards here. Or we could have named him Lukash. But, you know. We're answering a higher calling. Our baby's a gift from Gad. Gad. Hey, we did it. The dam is complete, everybody. All right. And then you can see water going over the top. So, oh. There we go. Yep, you see water going over the top there. Perfect. Beautiful. Isn't it? Oh, crying and shaking. Gorgeous. Okay, so here and there, the Bober will be gathering wood and berries, and we're farming carrots. And now we got access over here to more stuff. So they'll be gathering more berries and more wood over here, especially that of the oak type. So we got to get our wood reserves back up before we can build anything cool. Alright, survival is kind of over for now. I mean, it's an always ongoing process, but you know what I mean. It's not as immediate. What's the lumberjack? Nothing to do in range. Gathered by lumberjack flag. Oh, I need to mark the flags. I forgot. Gotta mark those. Alright, go right ahead. And we'll get that tree cut down too. And we can cut those down as well, but we'll got a lot to do already. Okay, can we build some more Bober homes? Bober. Funny how things get their names. Hey, Kuba, what are we going to name that thing over there? Bober? Alright, cool. Drought is coming? Yeah, there's always a drought. No drought about it. It's always on its way. Couple more logs and that guy will be taken care of. Lumber mill online. Look at him go. Water storage full up again. All right, so we know we need a lot more water storage. So maybe we should start thinking about that. Although maybe it's not as urgent because we kind of dam things up a bit. Although we could build a spill gate there. Or a levee. Would we need a Chevy in this game in which to drive to the levee? No, that'd be bad, because then the levee would be dry, and that's not good for the beavers. So, shouldn't do that. We should double down, though, on research, because I see we're going to need a lot more for some of the things I'd like to do. So now we want to build, like, you know, better dams and, like, better ways to retain the water, but we need to research it, so better put points into big brainism. Better do gooder thinking. Ain't want do dumb brain. Brain want good smart. Looks like these trees are about 7 days away. Maybe they'll have whiskey and rye. Well, I don't know if corn is in the game. We don't have to do corn whiskey. We have other options. We, of course, also have
whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer.
You know, if you listen closely, you might have actually heard the beavers saying something down there. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird, my guy. Boom, boom, boom. If you leave a few trees, they'll seed new ones. Good trick for difficult maps before the tree plantations. Oh, yeah. I don't think I've been able to cut down my trees fast enough before they start regrowing. It's a good idea, though. Oh, good. More blueberries coming in. So that food supply is bopping up again. Yep. Okay, well now we can build our rooftop terraces and start parting again. I'm going to keep the beavers on a 18-hour shift, though. If they want nice things, they got to do a lot of work. So let's do those rooftop terraces. Oh, yeah, that takes 2. Oh, we'll do that right there. What can we do to... Oh, it'd be cool if we could do that. Well, it's fine. Let's do that, and then we'll add stairs and stuff. And then we could add lovely little decorations back here. And then we could do like a double-story building there. Okay, we're going to want to build another water pump. Could build a higher tier one. It's going to require materials we're not yet making. Like gears. But let's focus on survival first. Let's add 3 more there. 3 more consonants and a vowel. Can't wait till the drought comes again. Can't wait to see how we do this time. That's another thing too, is it's an incremental test of your preparation. So it's you know, any game where there's like impending doom, where you need to also manage well-being and food and water and other things like that. It's a good time. I'm down with good times. And then there goes the stairs. They'll be able to get up there. Okay. Glad we went down there. And carrots are about 4 days away, 72%. Not too long at all, actually. Another water pump going up. 3 more storage going up too. Wood coming in. How many unemployed do we have? Oh, we got 2 little babies. Nobody's unemployed, so we need more bober. Insufficient bober levels. We're gonna bop up that bober. I'm doing a pretty good job of clearing all that wood out now. Stack the houses. I think we will. Yep. Oh, a new baby was born. New bober. What's up, Dillahan? Just chilling now, waiting for the next drought. Oh, we finished that. What next? Droughts. Congratulations, your settlement has survived its first drought. Oh, congratulations to me. I think that completes our basic training. Now things only get more challenging from here, but I'm doubtful of the challenge that will face us. We're just doing so well, Chad, in this easy setting on beginner or whatever. Well, you know, good to dust things off a little bit. Gotta remember how to play, you know? Dust things off. Oh, and carrots are coming in too. We're starting to harvest another food type. Beautiful. Stack up that carrots. Should be able to harvest food maybe 2 or 3 times before. Oh, you're a little hungry? We got food. 142 berries, 33 carrots. Go grab a meal. They're working them 18-hour days still. Ah, good. One of our storage things is ready. Go to regular water. You forgot about this game? Yeah. Well, you know, I thought 1.0 was out a little while ago and that I missed it. And then when I realized it was coming soon, I was like, oh, well, okay, well, great. What's going to be new in the 1.0? There's quite a bit for automation and a few other things too. So it's really good end game stuff to round out and reward you for building big, but then also helps you to get there. And for those of you with big mega brains, like all that automation stuff of like HTTP levers and like dealing with water depth measurement and stuff like that. It's great though, because then it helps you to automatically control the flow of water in your reserves without really having to stress. You can just pre-plan. Just plan, don't stress. Oh good, the trees are ready to go. That'll be a lot more wood for us. They'll cut those down when they're fully grown, which they are, some of them. Good stuff. Beavers reinvent the internet? They sure did. This game's good. I think this map is like my favorite for learning whenever there's something new, but I feel like I'm ready for a new challenge on a whole different map. So when we play this again, we do a fresh start, probably on one of the new maps too. And in fact, we could probably take a little, let's take a little tour and go see maybe one of the new maps so we can decide on where we want to build in the future. Because I'm ready for a real challenge now of something a little more beyond that, which that will still be a challenge, but let's go see one of the new maps. So I think lakes was one of the new ones, although it is beginner friendly. Meander is 100% your favorite. Playing Oasis, it's pretty cool. Oh, really? Okay, hold on. Let's take a look at your maps then. Meander. This might not be new, but I may have not seen this. Oh. Oh, that's great. You can even customize the... Oh, what? You can even customize the settings of how many beavers you start with. And if there's bad tides and... Oh, how often drought? Oh, you can even turn droughts off. So if you just want to chill and build a city, there you go. Let's take a look. We're going to take a little tour. All right, so we're going to go to the new spot, see what it looks like. And we'll just call this test build for now. And let's take a look. I feel like I built here too. Did I? This is a nice spot. Oh, that's cool. It's like an old aqueduct. Oh, what? Oh, that's interesting. It's like an old Roman aqueduct. Oh, neat. But that just flows into the river here. But then the bad water's there. This is like in other city builders when you're dumping out sewage or whatever, and you gotta manage where the water is flowing. You gotta be very careful about that. What is that? A relic? What? Ancient technology can be used for science. Oh. I didn't actually know about that. You'll gain 200 science. That's helpful. What a boost. Nice little initial boost. Let's take a look at another one. We're just taking a tour now. That's a good one. I like that map. Let's do Oasis. I think that was a new one. Let me see. Oasis, pressure, and spillage. Oh, this will be interesting. There is literally just a little lake in the middle. Pressure is a challenging map I can recommend. Yeah, that's one of the new ones too. Okay. Test 2, because we're just, whatever. We're just checking out things. Oh, this is neat. So if you want more water in your oasis, you gotta go get it. Underground ruins there. Not so much to look at this one at the moment, but I get it. Bad water source, dormant. Ah. So eventually contaminated water, we can filter that. Okay. Thorns. Interesting. Take a look at the next one too. What was the other one? Pressure. Let's see. Pressure. Pushing, yeah. All right, speaking of pressure, chat, no pressure, by the way, but I'm going to drop a key in the chat right now for all of you who would like to possibly claim this. This is, I'm dropping a link now to the store page for TIMBERBORN. It's merch like plushies and other things like that. You can click or tap that link, and then I'm going to drop a key in just a minute or two for 50 pound, Great British pound value. So there'll be like a coffee mugs or something there if you want to get it. There's plushies, shirts. A thirst mug is in there too. Iron Teeth tote bag. You can get a poster for 1.0. Oh, to which there's actually a video on their site too for it. Let's just take a little quick peek. So there's their there's their merch store. I'll drop a key, then you can get one of these mugs or a t-shirt or whatever you'd like. Oh, damn, that looks cool. Little beavers marching. Like it. Let's watch the 1.0 video, though, just to see anything we may have not covered yet. Oh, God. Zip lines. What the hell? Wow. Impressive. I got to build a city like that, man.
The world lies in ruins, left to be rebuilt by the bravest and boldest species still standing.
Bears.
Beavers.
Oh.
Distant cousins, folk tales, and iron teeth. Each faction thriving in their own way.
Yep, 2 different factions, and they look different too with their buildings and stuff a little bit.
Engineering masterminds. Relentless workers. Earth's last hope. But even the best prepared can't escape nature's wrath.
Taxes.
Yet, no matter what, beavers never give up. Survival demands resilience, foresight, and sometimes dynamite.
Woo! Let it rip, brother. Oh, look at that. They got an aquifer drill going on there. Nice. Oh, and there's your spiral staircases. Oh, my God. Dude.
Instinct alone isn't their secret.
You can get so industrial.
It is their drive to innovate.
Oh, there's the robots. They're in a mud bath down there.
It's about damn time you join the Beaver Revolution.
I'm glad she swore. There's the dance hall. What the hell? Are you kidding? Hold on a second. These beavers have one of those like zero, like the...
Get ready.
Bro, they got like the fake skydiving thing going on. Are you kidding me right now? They got the wind turbine with the like the skydive kits. Oh my God, bro. That's ridiculous. Okay. If you're building a society that has fake like skydiving, that's got to be level 1000 happiness. I mean, you got statues and skydiving. It's an amusement park.
For you are Timberborn.
Where's the roller coaster? Dude, that was cool. There was an aquifer hauling toxic water out of there. Look at that. Damn, this game.
Born.
That is cool. That is very cool. All right. Anyway, I dropped a link for their store page, so I'm going to drop a key now for everybody, for somebody to claim that. And I'll go ahead and drop that now. I'll put it into both chats at the same time. Get ready to copy and paste. And good luck to anybody trying to win a mug or a tote or a whatever you'd like. Okay, here it comes. I'm going to share it right now in both chats. Get ready to copy and paste. This is the last warning. It's coming in about 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And remember, this is at merch.timberborn.com. So here we go. All right, enjoy. Okay, yeah, the Steam links to the store page there. Hope everybody enjoys their merch. Good luck to one person. I hope you get... Dude, you know what'd be interesting? Somebody gets that key, gets a shirt, and then sends it to me for my birthday. I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying, like, in this community, that's probably what would happen. But keep it for yourself. Don't do that. Look at all that maple syrup there. Mmm, tasty. This is a good map. This might be one we play on. Is this Spillage? I like how they've added the toxic water, too. This is an interesting little challenge. A new mechanic since I last played. Where's that water coming from? Oh, under there somewhere. God, it's like blood. Gotta stay away from it. Rusty, nasty. Nasty water. Nasty. Let's see. Let me check something here. Ah, good. All right. Well, everybody, that's going to be all the time we have today for our first look at TIMBERBORN 1.0, but I'm definitely going to be coming back for more of this one to see more of the automation and to try to build on a different map than I usually do. I think that's a great map to de-rust or try for the first time if you're just getting it today, and then also to, just chill out on if you want a more chill setting with the custom settings. But I think we're ready for a little bit more something a little more challenging for sure. All right, we're going to come on back with our next stream here. Exclamation point rewards, exclamation point TIMBERBORN, or the link in the chat at the top there, or in the YouTube description too if you'd like to get this one today. Use our little link there. Thanks to TIMBERBORN for letting me showcase their 1.0 release. It's quite the project, and it's great to see it hit 1.0, but I bet you this is not the end of the road, and I'm sure even better and bigger updates await everybody when they build something, for their next big patch or whatever may come down the line. So good stuff. Good stuff. TIMBERBORN's a hell of a ride. Very fun. All right, we're going to go live right now to our next stream, continuing on with some big new game. Speaking of, new releases like TIMBERBORN 1.0, we're going to cover some other great new big releases and a big new big event starting right now. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Thanks again to TIMBERBORN for sponsoring, and I hope you all have enjoyed our stream. And I'll see you all right now for what lies in store for us next. Thanks for watching, folks, and here we go. I'll see you all in a moment. TIMBERBORN 1.0 out now. Let's get on to our next stream. Let's go.